Hello students, welcome back. So here we are going to start with the third video on the topic transformation of sentences. We have already discussed that how we could change exclamatory sentences into declarative or declarative into exclamatory. We have also discussed how can we change declaratives to interrogatives and interrogatives into declarative. Now we have to start with that how we can change imperative sentences into interrogative sentences. So just like other sentences, an imperative sentence can also be changed into an interrogative sentence, and an interrogative sentence could also be changed into imperative sentence. So for example, if we see as here imperative sentence, I am sure you remember imperative sentences, they include request, command, order, advice, suggestion. So all those sentences are imperative sentences. You might have seen that maximum time they do not start with a subject because subject is general. So for example, it is given here, stop talking. Stop talking, that is imperative sentence. It is a command, or you can say an order. Stop talking. If we are going to change it into interrogative, we would need a subject also and helping verb also, and subject in all the imperative sentences. Whenever we have to change an imperative sentence either into declarative sentence or into interrogative or any other type of sentence, what we have to do, we have to assume you as subject. We have to take you as subject. So when we'll change it, stop talking, into interrogative, it will become will you stop talking. Second example given here is please get me a glass of water. It is also imperative, but it is request. As the first one was order, this second one is request. So it will also become will you. You we have taken as subject. As I have told you, in all imperative sentences, when we wish to change them into interrogative or declarative, we have to take you as subject. So it will become will you get me a glass of water please. So it has become a question. After doing this, now we have to see how could we change affirmative into negative. See, as I have told you in the starting in the first video, that affirmative and negative both come under statement or declarative sentences. So declarative sentence could be affirmative also. Affirmative means simple, or it could be negative also. But we can change affirmative into negative and negative into affirmative. But how we have to do it? We have to do it without changing meaning. Without changing the meaning. Okay. Otherwise, when we simply change, actually a few sentences could not be changed without changing its meaning. For example, when it is given here, an affirmative sentence can be changed into negative sentence with a change in the meaning. It is very easy to change any affirmative sentence into negative sentence by changing its meaning. For as it is given here, my sister lives in Goa. Simply you have to add not, my sister does not live in Goa, and it will be changed into negative. And same like that, I have many friends, I have no friends. But what happened in these sentences, when we have changed these sentences into negative, we have changed the meaning also. But if we wish to change the affirmative sentences into negative without changing its meaning, what we have to do, we have to use opposites. Here is a chart given in your book, affirmative and negative. So you have to go through this chart and you have to use opposites to convert or to change the sentence, the affirmative sentence, into negative. For example, as it is given, he is honest. In negative it is he is not dishonest. You might have seen we have made it negative, but we have used opposite of honest. So when we have used opposite of honest, the meaning would remain same. The meaning will not change. It is known as a transformation of sentence. We have changed the form, we have changed the nature of the sentence without changing its meaning. In the same way, when we say she is comfortable, and when we wish to change it into negative, it will become she is not uncomfortable. So we are using opposite. Opposite could be formed by using prefixes, by using suffixes. For example, thoughtless, opposite of thoughtless is thoughtful. So it was thoughtless of you to say so. It was not thoughtful of you to say so. So on. You can see there are many examples given here. He is a good boy. He is not a bad boy. So again we are using negative. When we are making negative, we are using opposite. So this dress is cheap. Opposite of cheap is expensive. So this dress is not expensive. But class, when we have no one, we can use no one, nothing, nowhere also, instead of when we have everyone and always and all that. When we say everyone found the play interesting, negative will become no one found the play uninteresting. We have used negative also and we have used opposite also. So this is the only thing I want. I want nothing but this thing. So always also becomes never. There is always a scope for you to make amends, or it is never too late for you to make amends. There is one more you can see type of example is given here, in which we can change to, TOO2, which is used for something which is too much. So to into so that. So when the sentence is the crash victim was too weak to walk. So you can see here to shows that he was very weak. The crash victim was too weak to walk. We can also say this is a sentence rather than this. We can also change into negative and we can say the crash victim was so weak that he could not walk. So we have changed it into negative also. We have used not also. But what we have done, instead of TOO2, we have used so that. So form, we have made a change in the form of the sentence so that the meaning is not going to change. So that's why we can change such type of sentences without changing their meaning. I hope now you might have understood how you can change one type of sentence into another type without changing its meaning. Thank you.